Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys coming off the bye week, so we'll keep an eye on it, Brock. Maybe a small advantage to them because of that. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And we're off and running from Arrowhead. Trevor Etienne to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Panthers first down.
A tight end in motion now.
1st and 10 at the 35.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Lathan Ransom there defensively.
To the air on 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Young working from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 3rd down, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
13 yards on the play.
Vaughn running dead ahead. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kinsley Umanmielen on the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Going on 1st down, Mahomes. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or 2. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense.
There he goes. The Panthers got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
It's his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Young's going to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Mahomes pass
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Getting the fullback involved here. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
that's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll come up on first and 10. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The give here on second. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Here's Mahomes. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kill, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game.
Jukes a man, he's running free. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's good for a Panthers. First down.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, Panthers.
Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up third down and 10.
No throw, third and long. Makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Carolina in punt formation. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a pick up his 6. Brings up second and
To the air, Mahomes.
28-yard line.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
They'll air it out on third. He's trying to push the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up fourth and long. Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes at it. I'd call it about the 12-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw, Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. Pushing it up past the 30. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 72 yards. And the Panthers first down.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Young. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Going to throw here on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. A 27-yard look here. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
That's good for Kansas City.
Out the middle, Vaughn. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First red zone opportunity now for the Chiefs. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. From the gun, it's Mahomes. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the Panthers. 40, 30, the 10. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
32, Mahomes to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. All set now, 1st and 10.
And a Kansas City
Mahomes. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
1st and 10.
Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Again, Mahomes to throw. Catch made. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Throw is caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and run. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Back to throw it. He's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him from the 46. It's Young. The throw here on 1st. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. One last play before the break.
Coverage defensively by
Final throw before the break. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes Kansas quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Vaughn on the carry. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Mahomes will hang on to it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
23-yard line.
Here he goes. Third and long. Hauled in by Gregg. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
16 yards. That's good for the Panthers.
First down, and they go right back to it. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On third down, it's Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. And the Panthers first down. A gain of 22 yards. And a Panther first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
The inside give to Dowdle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Young on the play action. The catch is made near the edge. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Third and 2.
Running for it here with Hubbard. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that block.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Short pass brought in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. Out of the gun, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Fitzgerald sends this through, and they'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Panthers offense and Tetaroa McMillan headed out there now. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap, Matty Young. Hits his running back. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Going down on the run. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Young working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
And 5 yards to go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Vaughn. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
It's Vaughn again. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's formed with a nice pickup. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Going on 1st down, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The give here on 2nd. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Given 3 yards, that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
3rd and
2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Looking right, and he finds him. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line. 3rd and long for him here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick, or send it deep.
A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. start on the ground. Dowler. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Young's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Young to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now it's Young. Now set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Coming to the line. This is 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Play action now. Young has it in close. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On play action, here's Young. Throw left side, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now Young. Connecting on the slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Panthers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Big field goal try coming up here for Ryan Fitzgerald. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking off with it again. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's keeping it again. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Panthers' 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Chiefs, first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. He keeps it and takes off. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Princely Umanmielen on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup.
To throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
result of the play is a turnover on down.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.